Hello everyone, welcome to our statistics channel, Quality Statistics. In the past videos, we discussed different types of diagrams and charts. In today's video, we will discuss and we will start measures of central tendency, which has great importance in statistical analysis. To start measure of central tendency, first we have to know what are the divisions under the discussion of central tendency, and we get three measures of central tendency. Number one, mean. Number two, median. Number three, mode. That is, I write here A mean, B median, C mode. First part is mean. Therefore, today we will discuss about mean. Mean again is of three types: arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean. Arithmetic mean is denoted by x bar. This is conventional notation. X bar is arithmetic mean. When x variable has n different values, x1, x2, x3 or xn. In the last video we discussed that capital X denotes name of the variable, small x's denote the different values of that variable. Simple AM or simple arithmetic mean is defined as the sum of all the values divided by the number of values of the variable. Suppose sum is 100 and number of values is 10. Therefore, 100 by 10 is called simple arithmetic mean. If x bar denotes the simple arithmetic mean, then by definition x bar equals to summation xi. Summation xi, in the last video we discussed the meaning of summation. Summation xi means total values of all x's. Summation xi by n. If x is a discrete random variable, assuming x1, x2, x3 or xn with frequencies f1, f2, f3, fn, the arithmetic mean becomes defined by x bar equals summation fi xi by summation fi. The two structures, this structure is simple structure, this structure is frequency structure. The two structures are same, but their approaches are different. In the second part, frequencies are attached here. Now we mention different properties of arithmetic mean by which the total concept of central tendency and arithmetic mean will be cleared to the students. Properties of arithmetic mean. P1, that is property of arithmetic mean. The sum of the deviations of the given values, this is property 1, values from the arithmetic mean is 0. This means the meaning of these sentences is, suppose mean is 5 and different values is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then x1 minus x bar, x2 minus x bar, x3 minus x bar, these are called the deviations. And if I take the sum of the deviations, then it becomes 0. The sum of the deviations of the given values from their arithmetic mean is 0. That is, if x1, x2, x3 or xn are different n given values of the variable x and x bar is the arithmetic mean, then summation xi minus x bar equals to 0. This is property 1. Property 2. Arithmetic mean depends upon both the origin and the scale. Origin means whenever a number is subtracted or added to a number, that number is called origin number, and scale number is nothing but the division number or multiplied number. In other words, arithmetic mean is affected by change of both origin and scale. Let us suppose that we have two variables x and y. They are related in such a manner that x bar equals to a plus b y bar. Here a is called origin and b is called scale, where a and b are two arbitrary constant, taking a as origin and b is scale. Therefore, the property 2 we get arithmetic mean depends upon both the origin and the scale. If I change the existing number into another number by subtracting or adding something or multiply or divide something, then the new arithmetic mean will be influenced by that operations. Now we turn to property 3. If all the values of a variable are equal, suppose the values are 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 in this way, equal, then the arithmetic mean will be same. Arithmetic mean will also be 5 as the common value of the variable. That is, if xi equals to c for all I, where c is a constant, then x bar equals to c. Let xi equals to c for all I equals to 1, 2, 3, n, then summation xi equals to nc, because all are c's, n values are there and n c's are there, therefore total values is nc. Now xi by n equals to c, that is x bar equals to c, that is arithmetic mean is also c. Now we turn the fourth property. The fourth property is, if two variables x and y are related with a third variable z in such a manner that z equals to ax plus by, where a and b are constants, then z bar equals to ax bar plus by bar. Here actually this is clear to everybody that variables are under the average operation, constants are not. A and b are unchanged, z is the variable, x is the variable, y is the variable. Therefore by arithmetic operation we get z bar equal to ax bar plus by bar. Let zi equals to axi plus byi. For all, this sign is called for all. I equals to 1, 2, 3, n. Summing over all I means we will take first, second, third, fourth, nth operation, nth values. We get summation zi equals to a summation xi plus b summation yi. Summation zi by n equals to a summation xi by n plus b summation yi by n. That is zi by n equals to z bar, a xi by n equal to a x bar plus b yi by n equal to by bar. Here z bar equals to a x bar plus by bar when the original relation was z equals to ax plus by. Now we turn to property 5, P5. This is composite arithmetic mean. Suppose there are two groups of observations. In the first group there are n1 observations and their arithmetic mean is x1 bar. In the second group there are n2 observations and their arithmetic mean is x2 bar. If now the two groups are combined, then their composite mean will be x bar equals to n1 x1 bar plus n2 x2 bar by n1 plus n2. Here we get, by example, we get two groups. In first, this is group 1, this is group 2. n1 x1 bar, in the first group observation, number of observations n1 and arithmetic mean is x1 bar. In the second group, number of observations n2 and the arithmetic mean is x2 bar. If I mixed two groups together, two groups are pulled together, then the total number of observations n1 plus n2 and new mean is x bar, which is denoted by capital X bar equals to n1 x1 bar plus n2 x2 bar by n1 plus n2. Whenever we make video, for different types of problems depending on composite arithmetic mean and properties of mean, then it will be clear more. Now in today's video we just present the properties and simple definition of arithmetic mean. This is all about today. Please keep watching our channel for new videos and updates. Thank you all for watching this video.